this is Laura here and welcome to GroovyRoo. Today I just wanted to show you how my workspace actually looks. I think most of people see the background on my videos, but they don't know that actually that's where I do all my illustrations and where I spend most of my time. So I wanted to share with you guys all the stuff I have in here. So I need to apologize in front because I tried to make it as clean as I could, but you know, creative person doesn't mean I need to be tidy, but I'm trying to be tidy with the stuff I carry here. So without further ado, let's go. First of all, let me show you, this is my desk. Yes, it looks like this most of the time, and this is where I carry some of my figures, which I will show you in a minute. Here I can show you that I have obviously a computer and I'm working on some things at the moment, and yeah, I will try to tell you where I keep everything. First of all, I'm going to start with this area. In here, I'm going to put the light in this area so that way you can see it. I have a Miffy. This Miffy I got it from the last couple of months where I went to the Netherlands. Yeah, I went to Amsterdam and I was obsessed and I wanted a Miffy, but I wanted like a traditional Miffy with her Miffy costume from Holland, so that's what I got. These are my collections of washi tape. I used to have them divided with just black and white ones and colorful ones, but I have more colorful ones than anything else, so that's why they're in there. I have a Tsum Tsum in a cage. I know it's a bit weird. I used to have it hanging here, but now I have Miffy and I don't know what to do with the Tsum Tsum anymore because I really truly don't use it no more. This one is the machine that I usually use for doing my notebooks that I sell in conventions. And this is a surprise box that I wanted to give Andres for our first anniversary, and it's been sitting here for the past 4 years. I'm such a bad wife in that regard. In here we have some of my henna. I keep it here because it's one of the few places where I can have it divided, and I was just doing a couple of things. I only have like pastel henna. I've been trying to sell some of the things from henna, but people doesn't seem as interested as me. So I did this bow, and I don't know if I should just mass produce this thing myself here. I love doing stuff with henna because I think it's like henna per ironing beads. And here is henna, the brand, so that's why we call it like that. And I think I enjoy it so much, and I think it's so cute, but yeah. Then we have, this is usually the lettering that I use to send packages, and every time I send something to somebody or somebody buys something from me from another country that is not mine, where I am at the moment, I try to send some pretty stationery letters to it. In this area I have all my ridiculous pens in here. As you can see, I have the puffy pom-poms from Hello Kitty from Claire's, and then I have a couple ones that this one was Dutch Kitty fan sent it to me. Then I got this how's it called? Gudetama ones that I got a while ago in Primark. Then I got a couple ones that I bring from Japan. And yeah, that's basically where I keep my mechanical pencils or pens that I don't use as much. This cup, before you ask me for where I got it from TK Maxx a while ago, and I was so afraid of drinking from it that I just put it here. In here and this I have just clips and other things, and on the back I just keep some of the things I don't use as much, like acrylic pens and stuff like that. Here is where I carry most of the stuff that I use the most, which I carry some of my gel pens and other types of pens. I have them in there, and I have a Polly Pocket there that I would like to show around, but I don't know exactly where to put it at the moment, so that's why it's staying there. In here I have some of the samples of the papers from the providers that I use for printing stuff from GroovyRoo. And as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sketchbooks here and different sizes. It depends of what day I want to like draw and in which direction I want to draw it. That's how I pick the sketchbook that I will be using. So that's why it takes me a while to actually finish a sketchbook, because I draw in different ones all the time. In here I have different kinds of pencil cases. Depends on where I'm going, and if I'm going somewhere and I want to take some supplies with me, what kind of pencil case I will take with me is actually a pretty difficult decision sometimes. In here I have my camera for when I was an intern in lomography, and I have some of my Legos from the Disney collection. I didn't manage to get them all of them, but I have some in there. Really up, I have my fungal collection of Steven Universe. If you don't know, I'm a huge Steven Universe fan, and that's why I have all of them in there. My husband gives them to me, and every time a new one comes out, he tries to get them from me. I still am the look for Pink Diamond that I just couldn't actually have it, which is sad. And then in there I have my small part of Magical Girls. And I have an Eva, the Eva 01 from Evangelion. And then I have most of my Hello Kitties and Sanrio plushies. And then I have just a Barbie that is... I cut the hair just like me, because I finally had a Barbie that kind of looks like me. So I was really excited. I have a Draculaura because my name is Laura and I thought it was funny. And I have Wonder Woman. And if you don't know, Wonder Woman is my ultimate superhero and I love her. That is my computer, which is a Mac computer, obviously. This is where I edit most of the things, and I have a very cheap keyboard because I hated the keyboard from the Mac and it was too low and it was hurting my hands. Then I have this mouse pad that my mom gave it to me like ages ago, and it's still going strong in there. It's a Hello Kitty one and I love it. This space used to be actually all decorated in red and white, but now it's mostly pink. Then in this side of my desk I have a penguin, like, how is this called? The name is so difficult to say. I think it was Penguin Drowned, I think it's called. This anime that it was created by the same people who did Utena. I love this anime, so I got this figure like a couple of months ago when I was in an anime convention in Salzburg. Then I got this calendar for next year from Alice in Wonderland. If you ask me from where it's from Legami, I think it's called, which is a brand that does really interesting products, and they are from Italy. Then I have this kind of light box thingy. I used to put it on my table a while ago for GroovyRoo, just to people to see the world was there and stuff, because I used to do a lot of night events a while ago when I started, and I stopped using it because a lot of people was actually asking me if I was selling it, and no. Then in here we have some supplies too. In here I carry some of my washi tapes. Let's just turn this one off, probably better. Yeah, I have some of my washi tapes. This one I got it from AliExpress. It took a while to arrive, but I'm pretty impressed of how pretty it is. You already have the cutter here, and you can put all the washi tapes you are not using on the top. This one is from this store called Sostrone and Greens. Yeah, and in here I just have most of my Post-its. They are all from AliExpress. There are some real originals, which I thought was like super hilarious that they sell this kind of stuff on AliExpress. I have my circle cutters, and I also have my brushes here, and my X-Acto knife, and all this super handy cutting stuff, and my rulers. And I have some pens in here that I think they're cute. And I have a candle here that I got in Primark a while ago. It's like super cute and pretty. And this is a pencil sharpener, in fact, that I got it in Tiger a while ago, and I love it. I think it's pretty cute though. This one is the Miffy. I wanted to have a Miffy plush when I was in Amsterdam, but I wanted to get one that actually that I love. So I ended up getting this one, and I didn't know that it actually won an award, and it's handmade, and you can take the clothes off and buy the clothes separate, and she could actually have different types of clothes. In here, there's one thing I got from the Unreal Loop crate. I think what was the first one that I got, but this one is a bamboo glass that actually broke, so that's why it's in there. I didn't have the heart to trash it, so yeah. And in here I have so many candies that I like to use as a props for taking photos. I really need to take new photos for the Etsy shop, but I've been postponing that thing. Then in here I have this lunchbox bag, and this one is full of stickers, and these are some of the things I need to put in. And this is a pencil case that I bought on the first anniversary when my husband Andres actually took me to Disneyland Paris. So I got crazy and I got this one. In here, over there, if you don't know me, perhaps you will think, oh, this is so weird. I have all the tickets from every concert that I went. Not the ones I print from the computer, but that's basically it. I saw this idea on the internet and I thought it was pretty cool. So they're all like lying there to a reminder of how much fun I have had in the last couple of years. Then in here, I have like a package that I want to send to one friend of mine. So let's just put this one away. Yeah, in here I have this box is from IKEA. I painted off and I'm just thinking that perhaps I'm going to paint it a different color. This is a stamp that I make for GroovyRoo, and I have like ink, rainbow ink that I use it every time I send a package. And in here I have some of my stamps, right? And in here I have other supplies that I use for GroovyRoo. My glues, and in here I have more glues and stuff like that, and you know, like in here I have my DS games and some like, how's it called, business cards and stuff like that around here. Yeah. Then I have My Little Pony. Yes, it's in Spanish because I got it a while ago when I was still living back home in Venezuela. Then I have some folders here that I still need to sort out. And this one that I'm just going to sew into one of my bags that I got from Society 6 because I think it will look hella cool like this. And then in here we have the mysterious piece of furniture. And this piece of furniture, I will tell you that I tied it up as much as I could. And this is where I keep my fabrics. You will say, oh my god, you sew. Well, I try. I just like to do a bit of everything, and this is where I usually keep all my sewing supplies and my sewing machine. My parents give it back to me. Before I just came to Austria, and it's an American sewing machine, so it was kind of a pain to make it work around here, but I need like to buy a transformer to transform the energy from 110 bolts to 220 bolts, so that way that thing don't explode. And I have some spray paint here. No, I don't do graffiti. I just have it there for when I need to paint some stuff around for GroovyRoo. I found out that perhaps it's not the best idea because I live in a small flat, and if it's not summer I cannot open my windows, and otherwise we are just dying here. If you're asking yourself where I got the rainbow strap, I got it from this brand. This is from Germany. It's called Rico Design, and I got it in Idee Kreativmarkt in München when I was there last June. Yeah, let's just put this one back so I can show you this place over here. Here I have most of my markers. I have more in here on the bottom, and I have this ones here. This one was a present that my husband gave to me when he was my boyfriend. This was like polychromes from Faber-Castell. I don't use them as much as I wanted to because I don't use color pencils as much anymore. Here I have one of my old sketchbooks that still has a couple of pages left that I made it myself back home and turned out very pretty. That this is my cup of tea. Yeah, if you want a cup like this, you can get it in Society 6. The link is always in the description down below and somewhere in the screen all the time, and at the end of this video. I did this pattern with, I bought just like a piece of gold cardboard, and this was like wrapping paper that my mom had it around, and I thought it was looking pretty cool. And this is another thing that I wanted to show you guys that I'm not going to open yet, because this was the birthday gift that I got for my 30th birthday, and I've been postponing actually doing a video for this, but we'll get in there. Then in here I have some of my Tokidoki unicorns. Some of them are actually hanging on the top of my computer, and I have a little pony too because I love my little ponies. This one is a friend of mine who always gives me some for my birthday, and I think they're super cute, and at the moment I don't know where to put them. That's why they're staying there. And here I have my Ecoline pens, some of my my Copic Chow ones, and my brush markers are in here too, Copic Chow. And here I have some of the Tombows, and I have some pilots here, the erasable ones, and I have the acrylic pilot ones, and I got some Faber-Castell too, and I got some Faber-Castell how is it called? Text liners. Yeah, I needed to open. And in here I have, you see, well, I have those teeny tiny boxes all the time. Usually that's where I keep my SD cards, so that's why they're always lying around here. And what you're asking probably is, what is this? This is just, how is it called? Correction tape that I got. It's from the same brand who does the calendars. In this area I only have obviously my keyboard, and at the moment I was working on doing this, and I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I was just exploring the idea of doing something with it. And this is where I usually carry all the stuff that I would like to take to school when I need to do something for the kids or some material, so that's why it's in there. Now you see all the mess and down there. Yeah, that's the GroovyRoo stock. I don't have anywhere place to put it, so that's why it's staying there, sadly. I try to find a way to actually have all this the most organized way I can have it. So as you can see, I'm just keeping a lot of boxes from different things. So I have like the bags, so when you buy something you get in there, some jewelry that I have made, some like you name it. Those are just like, how is it called, notepads over there. Here I carry some of like the notebooks and the materials for doing the notebooks, and in here there's the greeting cards and some prints in there. And here I have more wool materials to make in the pom-poms, and some henna. I have some henna from some pearl beads that I have in there also there, and I carry a lot of different materials in there for making more stuff. So that's why it looks like that, and I'm trying to find the most viable solution to make it look better, but at the time being they're going to stay like this. In this area you will see, okay, now she has more drawers. Yes, I have more drawers. In this area I have, like you see, a mess in here. Usually is where I keep all the stuff that I need to have in a handy. So I have like a Tamagotchi that is super dead because I wanted to get a dog, but my husband actually got me a Tamagotchi, an old one, and just to incentivize me to know how to take responsibility of an animal and let me know how annoying that could be. It still didn't convince me. I just still think a Tamagotchi is pretty. No, we're not going there. So in here we had some of the things like papers and, you know, postcards, and like you can see, I can still have like some push-it writing set and some Fimo, even though I tried to get rid of all the Fimo. And I have some, like, this is a bag full of the stuff that I got from Japan, all the information from Japan, and I just got it there. And I have like a pencil case that has a lot of different paper stuff in there. Like, for example, you can see that I have the posters that you get in the little crates from Sanrio. They're in there. And this is the box for my iPod that I still use. And this is a geometric kind of, how's it called, set. So you have a ruler and so and so and so and so. They're all in here. So I got it a while ago from a web page. And it comes with stickers for you to record the thing. In this one I got some, oh, I will try to go a bit down, yeah. And this one I got some drawstring bags, and I have some of my beads that I use for making jewelry. These ones are like the tweezers, like cutting materials, like As you can see, sprinkles. I even have sprinkles on it. I have like stickers, more beads, and like it's endless. I even have more things on the bottom. So yeah, I need to sort this one out, and I have more samples because I wanted to do some acrylic charms. And if you're into that, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would like to know if you want some acrylic charms from me and what do you want to have. And this one, we have even more pom-poms and all of the materials and like more things, you know. I even have some washi tape that I keep specially made for GroovyRoo. So I have like the washi tape for GroovyRoo and stuff like that. And on the bottom, I usually keep the stuff that I use the less. This one is the notebook where I keep all the information for when I travel to Japan. And I think perhaps we have some of the other things in here, and I keep it also for Amsterdam. So I'm just going to take it out because this is like my traveling notebook. I got these markers from Action, and I haven't tried them. They are like acrylic markers, so I have them here. They're pastel colors, so I found that I've been interested. They were not that expensive. Then I have my other ones that were in there before, and I have like fabrics and dollies that I like to use for my packaging. And in here I have some markers for fabrics and acrylic paints that I got from Teddy that I haven't tried yet, but I will have the time. And on the other side I have more GroovyRoo materials, but mostly this is the ones that I use the most. So in there I have mostly jewelry and wool materials, and yeah. And in this side you will see, oh my gosh, she has more things there. Yes, I have more things here. Usually the things I need to hold or the things I need to film. There's 2 packs of things, of like things I need to film and things I need to hold. Usually when I want to do one of those trying out materials from this and this and that area, I buy all the materials and then I keep them here for a while. It's been a while since the last time I record one of those. Sadly, I haven't had the time to sit down and actually record those videos that take a lot of time. And yeah, that's basically what it is. This is the space for that. And this is my working area. So that was basically everything from my working space. I hope you like more videos like this. If you like more videos like this, please give me a thumbs up, leave a love and a comment full of love down below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. The links are always in the description down below, and somewhere in the screen they are appearing all the time. If you want to get something like this or something like this, you can always check my shop down below from Society6, and the link is always down below and the screen and at the end of this video. So see you next time and stay groovy. Bye.